Could you first of all walk us through some of the reasons behind some of the changes introduced in RAM version 1.1 and explain, in your view, how you think those updates will simplify the implementation process for obligated businesses?
Thinking about the RAM, yes. So the first version was published in December 2024, and we received a lot of feedback around the level of complexity within it. In developing 1.1, it was about simplification, removing the impossibles that were in there, and helping enable compliance to the regulations and the RAM. As you saw from the beginning of the slides, the beginning of the webinar, there was a great slide with all the changes on one page. There's quite a bit more detail to that, but in broad terms, we reduced the complexity by about 20%. We're on a journey. It's the first step in that journey, and we're not by any means at the end point for the RAM. And I think everyone's aware that we'll have an annual update cycle to the RAM to make sure that it remains relevant and up to date and in line with all the changes that are happening, both within the policy space, but also within the industry, as we factor in all elements of the journey for a piece of packaging, from collection through to sortation and reprocessing and application. And so, trying to factor those all in will make sure that we continue to make it fit for purpose. And as I say, 1.1 was all about simplification to really aid business readiness for the RAM this year.